Hey guys, Clumsy here and welcome back to ETS2. We are back with the Scania, as many of you guys have requested, but with a little bit of a twist. Anyway, we'll go into that into more detail in a bit, but yeah, for today's video and for the next coming videos, I'm supposing, we will be exploring this new map that I saw and that you guys told me. It's the Fikcyjna Polska new standalone map that is a 1:5 scale by MATAMET. He's the same guy who made the Fikcyjna Polska map before, also a standalone map based in Poland. But this time I think it's probably more detailed. I'm not sure if the scale is different, but we'll go and take a look, okay? Anyway, just to show you the map. So I think it's Fikcyjna Polska, if I even remotely pronounce that correctly. It's fictional Poland, to be translated roughly, I'm assuming. But it's not so fictional. There are actually some familiar names here, which I will not try to pronounce. I'll just let you see them. Yeah. And it looks not as big yet, but do remember it's a 1:5. It's not the usual, what's the normal scale of the default map? 1:19, 1:23, something like that. So we have a 270 kilometer journey, which is going to take a while. So it might take, I don't know, 2 or 3 episodes. But we'll try to not rush it. We'll try to explore as much as we can. Yeah, let's go through Poznan there. And then we'll pass through some of the cities. And then we will pass by Sadi. Also through here. Instead of passing through the main highway, looks like A2, pass through the smaller one, we get to pass by some very interesting sites and roundabouts in the process. Looks like there's also a not finished road yet, leading somewhere, probably a work in progress. But yeah, from here it looks pretty good. And so we'll see, I'll probably drive for around 30 plus minutes. We'll see how far we can get. And then we'll probably continue off in a silent trucking video and try to finish there. Or if not, then I'll try to finish on the next ETS2 episode. Wow, this is a massive undertaking. 278 kilometers feels like we're going to go through so much. Anyway, we'll see, because I'm not yet familiar how the scale works. So let's go and drive it. You can see a new trailer paint job as well. It's a new company here in this map, MatTrans. I'm guessing that's fictional. I'm guessing that's based on MATAMET, the map author. That's my guess. You let me know if it's true. Anyway, back on the Scania, but of course still on EVR sounds. Let's go and hear it. And I absolutely love the idle sounds here. Here we go. Gives me goosebumps just hearing those idle sounds. That is super crisp. Absolutely lovely. Scania R RJL with EVR sounds, and this is actually a 5 series. At least I tried to model it as much of a 5 series as I can. You can even see the interior. The dashboard is an old 5 series panel, and everything else I tried to make into 5 series. Anyway, let's hear the engine sound from inside along with the computer dashboard sound. That simple beep adds so much to the immersion. Natural lux, of course, we have that enabled, and yeah, EVR sounds, as I mentioned. Oh, and I'm Clumsy. Here we go. Because I figured we oftentimes go with either the 4 series or the 6 series Scania R, but the 5 series doesn't get much love. So let's try that, yeah? Mix it up a bit. I have 15 tons of ketchup. My back here. in a very cool looking Schwarzmüller trailer. So let's get to it. And let me share some updates along the way. Okay, and let's of course do sightseeing as we travel along. Anyway, so sorry guys about the past few days, past few weeks. I haven't been as active. Yesterday there wasn't even any video. That's my bad. Just try to make my way through here. It's a bit confusing, the map. This is actually a very customized prefab, not looking very familiar at all. Probably model specifically for this. Man, hear those indicator sounds, right? Super crisp, I love that. And also you might have heard the parking brake, and you'll hear more of this on the Silent Trucking video, but just to highlight it, hear this one. And especially when we release the parking brake. Oh goodness, that is super crisp. Actually, yeah, I really applaud EVR for having these crisp sounds, but for the Scania, somehow it sounds especially crisp. Maybe he must like the Scania very well. I don't know. Lots of people hanging about. Very nice, very real looking. Lots of cars parked outside. And I'm not really sure. I haven't been to Poland much. I guess only once actually in real life, and only in Warsaw. So you guys let me know. I know we have a couple of folks from Poland here watching. Let me know, okay, as we go, if this really looks like Poland to you. And let me know if you notice any cool stuff, any stuff that needs to be modified, or some bugs. And who knows, maybe MATAMET is watching. Because yes, sometimes MATAMET watches the videos and he leaves some very nice comments, even with when checking out other maps. So MATAMET, if you're watching this, huge thanks to you, man. I drove a little through your map, through this map offline, just to check it out, and I'm really loving it. But yeah, we'll see as we go more. Can't wait to explore more of it. Engine brake is very subtle. Very quiet engine brake, of course. Not like the American truck Jake brakes, which are always screaming for attention, which is something people may or may not like. It depends. Biedronka, is that real? You tell me. So yes, sorry about the past couple of days, guys. Work has been pretty hectic, and yesterday was super hectic. I think I was working for around 12 hours straight. That doesn't happen very often anymore, but there are times when the work gets really tedious. And so for those who are new in the channel, I work in IT. I work for an IT company, and we're more the results oriented kind. So we're not really that big on like attendance or like working for 8 hours a day. You control your own time. And because I'm more of one of the senior resources, I get to have more control over my time. Yeah, so I get to control my schedule. So the important thing is I deliver. When there is a requirement, I do that within the time allotted, and no matter how few or how many hours it takes me, that's up to me. So it really highlights, it really encourages people to be efficient. Because if you're efficient, you get a lot of your time back. And that's why I can make these videos and make these streams. So really thankful for my job. That being said, sometimes it gets pretty hectic. Ooh, that's a very nice bus. Reminds me of OMSI actually. I think there's even like a subtle engine sound there. Interesting. Okay, so this one says if we're going left, we stay here. And this is quite interesting. It's a roundabout, but it has a traffic light. Right, let's follow it. It's quite complicated and it looks very familiar to... You guys remember that back in our OMSI days? This reminds me very much of that. OMSI in a good way, alright? Not the bad parts of OMSI, the good parts. And remember, there was a Polish map in OMSI? I forgot the name of that map, but it really reminds me of this one. I remember there was even like a tram line there. I forgot the exact map name, but I'm sure some of you guys remember it. It's a very famous map. Oh crap. It's a very confusing. Okay, I'll stop here. I'll stop here. So what should I do here? So I should actually start to swerve right, I guess. Yeah, it's just like a normal roundabout, but it has traffic lights, which is very weird. Alright, well, we can adjust to that. Okay, let's go. Not sure how I can avoid people hitting people. We'll see. Might get lucky. There we go. Alright. Great. So it really reminds me of this map, which probably makes a lot of sense. That probably means they have... This really looks like Poland then. Because I've heard very good things about that map before. In OMSI. So it looks like good job so far. You guys let me know, okay? But so far I'm liking what I'm seeing. Very optimized, smooth frame rates, lots of details, customized junctions, that roundabout. Not particularly fond of traffic lights, roundabouts with traffic lights, but if that's realistic to Poland, I'm all in, you know. Good. So yeah, so because I work in a results-oriented company, sometimes it takes me less number of hours, especially for not so complicated tasks. But sometimes, like recently, there has been so much work to be done. And yeah, really had to step up on it. So yesterday I was working for 12 hours. I started coding. So yeah, sometimes I still do developments. I still code myself. And ooh, a plane. Beautiful. That looks like a 747. KLM 747. Based on the paint. The livery. Anyway, I keep getting confused. I keep getting sidetracked. So... Oh, that's going to cut off. One sec. What was that? Oh, it was a toll, okay. It was a toll, alright. I just noticed that my... Oh, look at that! EVR! That's so cool! Is that blended in with the Fikcyjna Polska map? Did you guys see that? Or is that like a mod from EVR? That's amazing. I'm on the highest gear already, 6H. But I still haven't reached 80 yet. I think we'll have to go to the mechanic and change our transmission. I think I have a very too high differential here. Not meant for highways so much, but maybe more for heavy hauls and stuff. Anyway, we'll go over the echo zone for a bit. That's fine. There we go. But yes, so recently the work has been very hectic and I really had to step up on my work. So I started working yesterday like 6 a.m. Even before 6 a.m. Started coding and I got into the flow and I just kept going, and the next time I looked up it was like 12 noon. It's like, oh my goodness, how can I record now? Oh no. Oh bro, what the heck is up with you? I know that you're supposed to slow down, but you're not supposed to stop fully. Goodness. Insane. I think he got too scared of the burning trailer. Well, I guess I would be as well if it's a tanker like that. Could explode any moment if it was like anything like Hollywood. Oh, you're in so much trouble, bro. Yeah, he's really just scratching his head. What do I do now? Okay, is there any mechanic nearby? Let's go and check out any nearby spots here. There is something there. Yes, let's pass through that one. Yeah, we're not really in any rush to discover the entire map or just breeze through the map. I want to discover it and really savor it, you know. So yeah, really sorry about yesterday. I could not, you know, once you get into the flow, sometimes it's really hard to bring it back, so you have to make the most of it. So I had to finish my work before I let go of my keyboard. Another toll. Oh, these electronic tolls are amazing. Effortless. Although the highway is not as smooth. there's a couple of patches in there which is very realistic. I like it. You can actually feel it and hear it. Interesting. Alright. Now where is it? There it is. Okay, good. Engine is just screaming at me. Is that another toll or is that a speed camera? It's a toll. Okay, it's a toll. I see. Yeah, lots of humps. That's where we're going. So we should be slowing down here. Maybe should have signaled beforehand. There we go. Still getting used to the transmission. I'm using a 12 speed. Wait a minute. I think I went through the wrong exit. No, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, good. Tarnovo Podgorne. I have no clue. Wow. That's the thing though. That's the main problem with driving in Poland. You get to drive through some very challenging. Whoa. Some very hard to pronounce cities. What's up with this? Seems like there's some kind of invisible thingy. Yeah, it looks like you see that semi-floating thing there. Let's try to stay away from that. Don't think it likes me. We might have beached ourselves there. I do like the entire look of the map though. Everything looks so customized. Like look at that pickup point. That prefab there. Everything is just custom built. The junctions are not standard. The look is very Polish. If I can judge it based on my non-expert exposure to Poland. Just don't hit anything. Thank you. Alright, let's change the transmission here. I think I chose the wrong one. I think it's a too low differential. If I remember what you guys told me. So that's the EVR sound. There's only one amidst all the choices. That's what I chose, 3.80, and that I think is low. It should be a maybe 3.08 or 3.42 would be the best, I guess. Let's go 3.08 for highways. Let's go with that. And this one, so we can either pick an old or new gauge for the 5 series. Yeah, kind of changes there. You guys let me know if you prefer something else, but I'll stick with this one for now. Like, really old school 5 series. Maybe like the other one is maybe 5.5 series. Okie dokie. Let's get this on. Alright. That looks good. Yes, exactly. I hope it didn't reset. Well, it kinda did. Yeah, that's what I was expecting. When you go to the mechanic, it tends to do that. So we have to pass by these places again. Yeah, and that should be fine. Go through there. Oh, it's so hard to pronounce this. Silona Cora or something. So far, we've driven like what, 30 kilometers? And it's been 20 minutes. Not too bad. It's not like hardcore 1:1. So I think this might be a very good balance for, you know, having that sense of depth or sense of really traveling. And it's not like some people don't like the usual scale because they want to do like long hauls and they really want to feel like it's a long haul. It's not like cheating. Sometimes people feel like it's cheating because it's like you're traveling 1,000 kilometers but it's done in 3 hours or 2 hours or something like that. But yeah, it's a bit tricky. Yeah, I'm really liking this. The only thing I hate about these high-scaled maps closer to real life is it's not balanced in terms of the economy. So normally, I'm not sure how specifically about this mod. Normally the what's happening? There we go. Normally the economy is not fit very well for these high-scaled maps, and you tend to earn very low because you are traveling shorter. So the income is lower, and so the leveling up is very slow, and that tends to be a lot harder. But since I cheater, don't really have a concern for that. That's where Davy's profile jumpstart comes in. There you go. Okay, we're back on the highway. So anyway, where were we in the story? I was telling you about the work I was doing. Yeah, I was coding starting 6, 12, looked up at 12, and I still was not done, so I continued on. So in the mornings I usually code, in the afternoons I usually have my calls with the folks I work with. And oh, this is much better. Look at this. We're at 80 kilometers now, but look at the RPM. It's right inside the green range. Oh, that's perfect. Yeah, I love that. This is awesome. Exactly what I wanted. This is the right transmission for the job. So if you guys want to use this one as well, go and check out you can rewind a bit to see which exact transmission we selected. Back to 70. Look at all these tractors, wow. Yeah, as I mentioned, very unique assets, very unique placement of assets. Like, it doesn't feel like any other map you've seen before. Even like, I would say even like the Pro Mods part of Poland doesn't look like this. Oh, I always get scared when I hear that. It makes me think that they made something wrong. Like I screwed something up, so I got a penalty. In this case though, not really. This is where we exit? No, the other one. There's a message there from MATAMET, but it's in Polish, so I didn't bother reading it. But you guys let me know if you know what that says, okay? If you've watched that somewhere or something. Maybe that's saying something like work in progress. But yeah, so far I'm really liking the ho crash. And just like that, there's a crash. I'm not sure if that's map related, but it is It's happening. Dang it. Are you guys still with me? Yeah, you guys are still with me. Hang tight, okay? We'll be back. We will be back. Maybe it's a good time to also show you the load order. Okay, there we go. There's SKRS right there. So I have Natural Luck still there. I have the map, Fikcyjna Polska. I have RJL, Scania. Couple of accessories, Sizzle's trailer pack. That's it. So not as many chances to go wrong. But yeah, let's see if we go have an error there again. If so, there might be either a map error or they may be a mod conflict. I'm hoping we won't need to stop the episode here, but we will see. Okay, we will see. Anyway, let's see how far we've come with the autosave. We'll try to do our best. Okay, where are we? Let's check. Tarnovo Podgorne. Right after the... Okay, so I think we crashed somewhere along this point. Near the roundabout, I think, right? Yeah, right after. Okay, we'll see. Let's observe. Engine sounds are weak again. It didn't get saved because the game crashed. Alright, fine. Alright, not as many things lost. That's cool. But yeah, I was really excited to record some ETS2 yesterday because I really wanted to show you this map, but really sorry about that. Work got in the way and then I had to finish it. So hopefully now we can make up for it. And also I have some more videos planned. For those who are fans of Fernbus, you might be happy. I'm planning to record some for this week because I heard that Jack tried it and he reported improvements in performance and in physics, and I tried it for myself, so I reinstalled Fernbus, and it's very true. It's a lot smoother than it was before. Still not perfect, but very smooth, very nice graphics, and yeah, it looks very good. So really looking forward to that one. Let me know if you've tried it for yourself and if you are interested in seeing more of that. But yeah, I actually uninstalled Fernbus already because it takes 30 gigs of hard drive space, and it's a bit taxing given that I have very limited space and so many games to put in. But I think it's worth it to check out again because they made so many improvements on it. Let's go and take that as a screenshot later. Okay. Oh, there we go again. I thought I did something wrong again there. Ah, okay. Maybe we are given a second chance to check out the message from MATAMET. Let's go and read here. So I'll go and show that. You can pause the video. And then for those who understand Polish, let me know what that means, okay? What that says. Alright, I'll be waiting for your comments. Thank you. And now let's see if we crash here again. If we do, we'll end the episode here and I'll figure out what's wrong. And maybe we'll have to reroute or something. Maybe there's an update that I haven't seen yet that fixes this. Right? Anyway. Rumianek. Did we get to discover that last time? I highly doubt it. Yeah, it's an error. Alright, so we leave the video there, guys. Hope you enjoyed it so far, though. So I'll check out the forums and see if there's a fix already. I'm sure someone reported it already. Maybe I just didn't check it out enough. Anyway, thank you for watching. Hope you still liked what you saw there, and more to come soon. Okay? Anyway, thanks for watching. Have a nice day. Clumsy trucking, everybody. Dang it. Way to get back into the trucking world. Thanks, and bye-bye. Clumsy trucking. Have a nice day.